Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching today's video from. Okay, so if you remember from all our previous video, we've talked about power amplifier. I've showed you box amp based on the one you have. I've talked about mixer. So today what I want to talk about is our microphone receiver. Okay, you know that microphone, you know what differentiates a normal microphone from the normal wireless one is the receiver, the intermediary there. Okay, because for example, if this is my cord going to my normal microphone, you know, once this is connected to my microphone, it will work. But what the reason why you can work without any cord is just because of as a result of transmitter and receiver, the process between the two of them. That is why. Okay, so this is the guy doing the work there. Okay, so when you are using a wireless microphone, your wireless can be something like this. You can see, I'm not saying exactly. You know, we have a lot of brand out there. We have a lot of them. So based on your capacity, yeah, you may buy some for like 10K, 20K, 50K, why some 100, 500, millions, based on your capacity. Okay, so for example, if you look at this one, you can see it's very small, why this one is big, but this small one is more expensive than this. So that is why I say based on capacity. So now, for example, let's talk about this one. This is my silencer wireless microphone. So if you look at it, this is XXW35. Okay, forget the name. Okay, the main thing is just note this is the power. This sign you are seeing here, this is the up. That is where you on it. Why this O sign simply means off. Don't cram it. By the time you tap on it, you see it whether it's on in or not. So no cramming there. Why, if you look at the second side here, we have channel A. As you can see here, we have channel A, we have channel B. Mind you, the labeling may change. You may see channel 1, 2, you may see left, right. Don't get confused. Just understand, this is just to tell you that this receiver can handle 2 microphones. So assuming it's the one that can handle 4, you see 4 knob there. You understand? 4 volume knob. Okay, you can see there, this is volume, this is volume. So this is from my side B, this is from my side A. And if you come to this screen we have here, this is where, as you can see this one, you can see this is 79.10 megahertz. So that is to tell you that this my channel A, the frequency which is working with is 759. Mind you, don't get confused. You are not the one to set this. It's automatic. All you just need to know as a beginner is this is your on and off. This is your volume that controls your channel A. This is the volume for channel B. Okay, so now let's look at the back part here. Sorry, the back side, the side view. Oh, sorry, back view. Okay, so if you look at it now, remember the last time I talked about a male XLR plug. Okay, but if you look at this one, this current one here is male. So that means the one that will enter will be female. But don't get confused. Now let me just break it down. This one you see here, this is my antenna. As you can see, this is your antenna. Some of you may just leave your antenna this way, but it's good to stretch it out because of distance, so that there will be a very good wavelength. That is, from a long range, your microphone will be able to communicate with this, like the way your normal radio work too. So that is the way this guy really work. Okay, so that is the function of your antenna there. So that is why when you see your antenna break, you see that your microphone will not be able to go a very long length. Okay, so if you look at this one now, this is your input, and when you see input here, this is not sound input, this is your plug input. That means the adapter that will be connected. Now when we talk about the adapter, that is your DC adapter, not AC. When we talk about the word DC is direct, it simply means direct current. Direct current. Why AC means alternative current. Now for you to know the perfect rating of your wireless receiver, you can see this is DC 12 volts. Okay, this is DC 12 volts, 300 milliampere. That is to tell you that what the power requirement for this receiver is 12 volts. Why the ampere required is 300 milliampere. That is, it is less than 1 amp. That is 0.3 amp. Okay, so this is where you will definitely plug it. Don't just get confused. Once you buy it, they will give you the exact adapter that really works with it. And in case that one have issue, you want to buy it, this is where you come. Just look at it. You can see this sign. There is one pointing towards the center side, while there is another one pointing towards the outside there. Okay, the outside view tells you that it's negative, while the inside is positive. That means this receiver will work with the center plus adapter. Okay, so now let's look at these two sides. You can see, remember I told you that we have volume for channel A, volume for channel B. Okay, so this is where you connect it. Now we have the side of channel A and we have the side of channel B. Okay, so when you look at the two, we have A, we have B. So what is coming directly from your mixer, you plug it here. So for example, if you want it to work in such a way that For example, sorry, if you want to say this is the, let's say this is the lead singer mic and this is the backup, let's say it's a very small church with just two mic, we have just two choir, okay, so we just, let's say this is the lead singer, so you definitely want it to be higher than that of the backup. So once your chord, you separate everything. If each one of them is working independently now, for example, your channel, hey, if I increase this one, that means if this is going to my lead singer, that means this side will be more louder than this, okay? That is one of the advantage when you are separating each of the side, if you have enough space on your mixer and you have the chord. But if you don't have it, every mixer has provide this also. You know, I told you that we're still talking about chord. Okay, as you can see, this is a jack to jack chord. All you need to do, if it is a place, let's say we have just one more space on our mixer and we have just one chord available, all you need to do is just plug your jack to jack here, plug it here, then send the other side to your mixer. So what will happen that time is the two of them are working at the same volume range. You understand? For example, if the settings I am giving this place, maybe it should be more busy and the rest like that, you cannot separate it, but you cannot play with your EQ here because everything will be working together based on the same settings, but you can still control the volume level for each one of them here, but they are using the same settings, okay? So this is the alternative of what you can do when you are short of chord, okay? So that is all about this particular microphone. Let's look at the second wireless receiver we have here. Now, if you look at this one, this is Audio Technica DR55 5500. Okay, that is the version. You can see it VHF Professional. So the power switch should be here, but you can see this one is currently 40. It's just to press in, press out, very straightforward like every other one. Now this is my channel here, this is channel B, it may be one or two, okay, don't get confused there. So this is the volume control for this channel, while this is the volume control for the second channel, okay? So from the last one you should be able to understand this one better. So let's look at the output side. So remember, we used to have antenna. You understand what antenna means by now. You can see this one, this is the antenna of the second side. Now if you look at this one, this is my, okay, now I want you to really understand this, because so that you not get confused from the last wireless receiver. You can see this one is making use of this kind of plug, which is DC. That is, you require something like an adapter, okay? But if you look at this one, we don't need anything adapter. That one has DC, but you can see this one, let me show you very well. Okay, as you can see, this one is AC, which means alternative current. That is to tell you that this one is working directly with your light. There's no need for any plug that will rectify the circuit. You don't need anything like that. You just, so if you look at this, my wire now, you can see this is the wire, so we just need to plug this directly to the light and we are good to go. So that is that about the plugging. Now if you look at the output side, what will be coming from your mixer, you know, we have the channel A. Oh, sorry, this is unit 1. Don't get confused about all this English these guys use. Just remember we have channel 1, channel 2. This is first channel, this is your second channel, okay? So if you have enough cord like the way I've explained that place, just plug here. But this one is not using XLR, this one is using jack. So just plug it here, connect it to your mixer. Then if there is another cable, that is when you want to separate, or you plug it here to you send it to your mixer. But since we don't have, let's say we have, this is all we have and we need to make use of the two mic, you see this side here that they write mixing. So just plug it this way and plug it to you, plug the other hand to your mixer, then you are good to go. So if my mixer is bringing output, so and I have plugged it here, all I need to do is just switch on the receiver. Once I switch it on, give it volume, and if it is not working, just check your microphone, maybe there is battery or not. Instantly it must pick up, okay? So that is just that about wireless receiver. So just look at the two once more so that you understand the way wireless receiver works very well. They are very, very simple and easy to use. So just watch out for the next video where we'll break then we'll now start connecting everything stage by stage and see the way they really work out. Thank you so much. Do wait to like and subscribe to our channel and follow us on all our social media page. Thank you.